21st December is the longest night of the year. Tonight is called Yalda in Persian. It means birth of the light. Yalda comes from 5, 6, 7,000 years ago. The dark of the world meets the light of the world, and the light prevails. There are a few elements that it has to be part of the night, which I gathered here for my family. The mirror, it has to be on the table. It reflects light. The candles, they present light. The pomegranate, dried nuts and fruits is a staple in Iranian traditional gathering, which we have tonight. And I've prepared the table. They celebrate this birth of light, the victory of light over the darkness. So it's an old concept, like Star Wars uses it, modern day use it, but this is a story that has always been with human nature. I believe we want to be victorious over the darkness. میگیم ای حافظ شیرازی تو کاشف هر رازی تو را به شاخ نوادت بسم گره از این راز ما بگشا. And then we have a ritual that is specific to this tradition. Everybody make a wish in their heart. They say, Hafiz, please guide us. When we were younger, we would specifically ask, oh, if that boy likes me, or if you were a boy, you were, oh, if that girl really wants me, something like that. It can go many different ways, but these days, I usually ask for health and prosperity for my family or for myself. Hey, that's human nature. It's not like any rices that you make. You just put the water, you put the rice, and you cook the water. No, it's an art. This burnt part, people, they fight for it because it's so delicious. I cannot live without cooking, so it's part of my daily life. This is my cookbook, Taste of Persia. When I wrote the book, it hit me that I'm not writing it for me or my fellow Iranian. I'm writing it for other people to get to know me, my culture, and what I'm all about. My name is Sahar Shafi. I'm from Iran. Specifically, I'm from northern Iran. The province is called Gilan, and I live in Toronto since 1995. I'm going to pick a few items for tonight's cooking, and also I will share a few secrets with you. Okay. Here I am to show you something you may not know or haven't seen before. The row of distilled water from medicinal herbs that we use in Iran as a part of our tradition. For example, did you know that cumin has distilled water? We use it a lot of time for indigestion or to help with our digestion system. Another herbs that we use a lot, and it's part of our household, it's borage water. We use it for calming the nerves, and we add it to our water. Here is something very unique, rose water. It's one of those distilled water that we use in our cooking, and it's not only for cooking. Did you know that rose water can help the health of your heart? If you have bladder control issue, you can add few spoon of these, maybe 2-3 spoon of molasses, pomegranate molasses. Take it for at least a week or so. You will see the difference. The problem will be gone. This is candied sugar that for centuries, Iranian or Persians all over the world, they have it in their kitchen. It's essential. Why, you may ask? Because this helps in digestion or upset stomach. Even children, as soon as they grow up a little bit, 9, 10 years old, when they have indigestion, they go pick up a piece, they put it in the hot water and drink it as a tea. The first dish that I'm gonna serve for tonight, which is Yalda Night, it's Barberry Chicken, not with rice. So we call it Zerish Polo Morg. Zerish is Barberry, Morg is Morg, and the Polo is the rice part.
Zerish Polo Bamor is a Persian classic made with zerish, barberries, mor, chicken, and polo, which is the steamed and fluffy Persian rice. This is one of the mixed rice dishes that you will find at small casual get-togethers, as well as larger Persian dinner parties, weddings, and most festival celebrations and holidays.
So let's get started. First, this is saffron, one of the most expensive spices in the world that you can use. So we make saffron tea first. 1 and 2 pinch of saffron to make saffron water. Set it aside for now. First, we just do small slices of onion. Then we add our salt and pepper. This is 2, I think I'm gonna do 4. Okay, and then, as I said, turmeric. We add some turmeric, both for the color and to get a chicken smell out of the chicken. We use a stronger spice, which is turmeric, and it's very good for your health as well. So the last one is our lemon or lime. So I'm gonna leave this chicken for at least 1 hour before I take it out and start cooking it. I'm gonna add a little oil just to get the process started. There is a secret that my mom told me. In order to make the chicken more flavorful, she would peel few cloves of garlic, make some incisions inside the chicken, 2 places for each. This gives an awesome flavor to your chicken. So we give it a good shake and leave it in the fridge to marinate for at least 1 hour. In Persian, if you're cooking without turmeric, you're not cooking. The second dish that I'm making, which will be served at first, it's called barley soup.
Barley soup. This creamy barley soup is just one of the many amazing classic Persian soups and is also known as soupy joe. And joe means barley. It is perfectly balanced in taste and nutrition. No wonder that it is so popular in Iranian cuisine.
The main ingredient is homemade, I already prepared homemade chicken broth. I had some tomatoes left over from my garden in the freezer. I put it in, some garlic and some turmeric as usual with Persian cooking. So our chicken broth is ready. Then we have some tomato paste. At the end, I'm going to shred a few carrots into the soup as last ingredient and cilantro. That gives a very unique flavor. And we have some lentil. It is already cleaned, salt and pepper. And most our Persian soups, they have caramelized onion. And of course, the king of the soup is the barley. I'm gonna heat up my chicken broth. And I have 6 people, so 1, 2, 6 handful. This is the way my mom taught me. So we just soak it in the water half an hour. That's it. Okay, let's see if the lentil is cooked. Yes, and it's almost soft. I'm gonna add half of the barley because barley is gonna explode in the volume. 2 or 3 spoons of tomato paste. We just leave it there. We check back with this for after 30 to 40 minutes. to prepare the salad for tonight's dinner. This salad is called salad or salad Shirazi. It means Shiraz salad. The reason for the name is the acidity that we use for this salad. It's lime from Shiraz. Shiraz is a city in southern Iran, which used to be the one of the Persian Empire's capital. And in Shiraz, they have the most delicious lime, lemon, and oranges.
Shirazi salad is a popular traditional Iranian salad that originated from and is named after Shiraz in southern Iran. It is also known as Persian cucumber and tomato salad. In Iran, it is eaten in the summer as a side dish on its own, and year-round as a side dish before and after meals.
Chopping, chopping, chopping. It's a common recipe, common salad recipe, especially for people in northern Iran. Northern Iran, where we have Mediterranean climate, so the month of the year, we have these ingredients readily available in backyards, in the market. This is a salad that we make it every day. I use Vidalia onion, sweet onion. Actually, in northern Iran, we don't use this pepper. The pepper that we use, and it's a very close relative of shishito pepper here, which 1 in 10 is hot. Usually it has a little hotter than this or more flavorful. Parsley, that's for the garnish, that's it. That's all, then salt and pepper, lime and oil right before we serve it. The next dish that I'm preparing for you, it's a side dish.
Zeytoon Parvardeh is a Persian recipe of marinated olives. This dish has its roots in northern Iran near the Caspian Sea. It's made by mixing green olives with chopped or ground walnuts, pomegranate molasses, olive oil, garlic, and mint leaves. The result is addictive Zeytoon Parvardeh.
So all I have to do is assemble these ingredients together. So let's see, I usually do it, I think 4 spoonfuls of this. No, let's do 5. Then we add 3 spoons of olive oil, then 3 spoons of pomegranate sauce. Crush 1 big one for now. Northern Iran people, they are like Italians. We eat a lot of garlic and we don't mind the flavor. However, I'm in Canada, my family don't like the strong garlic flavor. So I'm gonna use very little garlic. Then my parsley, you just roll it, bring them together, and then a few more times and that's it. Taste is addictive once you try it. You see how I added the pomegranate with the back of my spoon? In Iran, especially Yalda Night, having pomegranate is a must. Sweet pomegranate after dinner as a dessert. I remember when we were a child, everybody was sitting around or spread on the floor, and then we bring the pomegranate and everybody get a wooden spoon. So we cut the pomegranate and everybody get a bowl, pomegranate and a wooden spoon. So we take all the seeds with the spoon, all the kids, all the grown-up, then we eat it with a spoon, we add some salt, and that's a tradition. So certain things you don't need to learn it from somebody because you grew up with it, you saw it, you do it automatically. Okay, let me taste now. So good. It's time for my chicken, part of the Zerish polomor, to be made. So we have the heat on medium heat. Yep. When you hear the sound, it means your frying pan was hot. Just get them brown. Okay, so all I need to do is just wait for them to get brown on each side. So I think 2-3 minutes for each side is good. Okay, they are ready. It's brown, golden brown, so we are going to turn them. Okay, the next step is once the other side is brown, I add a little water, half a cup water. Just let it simmer for at least 20 to 25 minutes. The chicken is cooked. Now it's time to add the other ingredients. I have to add the tomato paste. I have to add saffron, which the water we prepared before with hot water. I'm going to add some lime. I'm going to leave it for at least 10-15 more minutes until all the flavors they come together. Okay, that's it. Now 40 minutes has passed. Okay. We see the barley is completely cooked. It's time to add our shredded carrot and then our cilantro, and we need our caramelized onion, which I prepared before. After chopping your onion, slowly with a little turmeric, 40 minutes it usually takes to caramelize your onion. This is 3 onions. 15-20 more minutes for this soup. Soup is ready. Our chicken is ready. The next step will be assembling or starting our rice dish. Okay. First, like pasta water, we add some salt. So 1 and 2. We let it to come to the boil. At the same time, I have my rice here, so I'm gonna wash it. Now I see my water is boiling, so the next step is to add the soaked rice into the water. This part takes 20 minutes or so. I am going to toast nuts, the almond slivers and the pistachio. We are going to toast it first. The almond is done, so the same goes with pistachio. And I have my eyes on the rice. See, the rice has increased in volume. It's cooked. So it's time to drain. So I put the pot back, a little bit of butter, 1 spoon, 2 spoons of oil. Then we do a flat bread. We put it at the bottom of the pot. Now I have to go back to the sink and get the rice back in. Okay. We bring them together into the middle. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on the heat for 15 minutes. Once the rice, you will see that steam is coming out, then it's time for the next step. The next step is to wash my barberry. This is barberry. It tastes like cranberry. It's a little tart. Every Persian household, they should have this. For my barberry is ready, again, I'll do a little butter and 1 spoon oil. Wait for the butter to melt. And I put the barberry in. Some people do this zeresh kolomorg, this barberry with the rice and chicken without the nuts, but my mom always did it with nuts. I love it with nuts, and It's Yalda Night. Anytime I make them, I add them. Okay. Now they are plump. So my elements are ready. When I'm serving the dish, I have to assemble all these together. So the color red goes with our festivity and the white rice. Okay, the rice is ready, the steam is coming out. Now it's another step. I'm gonna add a little bit of hot water again, you see? And then I'm gonna put 2 napkins on the top, put the lid on, cook for at least 30 minutes. This paper towel gets the extra moisture. If you don't put this one, the steam that comes out of the rice hits the lid and goes back inside and make the rice soggy. سلام سلام حال شما چطور خوب هستید؟ Let's go in. Come in, come in, come in. من دمپایی دارم. بزرگ. نه مال شما یکی هست اینجا دارم گنده تر. سلام 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 حال شما چطور خوب هستید؟ بازم گرفتید بابا چه خبره؟ مرسی مرسی بفرمایید بفرمایید بفرمایید. I'm going to make the dressing, very simple dressing, which is lime juice, 1 full lime. Yeah, and he's my helper. His name is Kayan. He always helps his auntie, right, Kayan? Yes. This is for our salad Shirazi, and this is, yep, our oil, a little bit of salt. Thank you. Now we have to mix it. Mix it for me, mix it for me. Thank you. Thank you. That's good enough. So, to pour so everybody gets the same amount of flavor. Let's mix. Okay. And a little bit of parsley for the garnish and flavor. Okay, this is done. Perfect.
This table.
This table, yes, thank you very much. Okay. And the cilantro. Now it's rice. The rice comes out like cake. This is the first part. Then we do the saffron on the top. Okay. This burnt part, which I put bread. Some people, they put sliced potato It's a tradition. So this burnt part, people, they die for and they fight for it because it's so delicious. Well, it's burnt starch with oil and butter, right? So, and this is the nut part. We are almost ready, guys. You are going to eat now. We are ready. I think 3-4 generations of them in here tonight.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. Finish. Okay.
Bon appétit.
Bon appétit. آره نوش جان نوش جان. This brother and I, we have very close connection. We grew up with each other. I am older than him, more than 10 years. He was my little brother always. I used to take him everywhere to the Cinderellas, to Mickey Mouse movies. Now I am babysitting his child, which is very nice. So I'm very lucky to have them here as my family. Yeah.
I don't like these ones.
I'm not Jason. No, Jason.
I don't Jason.
Fall down.
After serving the dinner, we are going to sit down and talk about things that are important to us, and then we have a ritual that is specific to this tradition, which reciting poetry from Hafiz, a very well-known poet in Iranian tradition, 800, 700 years ago, and his poetry is mystic and philosophic. Everybody make a wish. میگیم ای حافظ شیرازی تو کاشف هر رازی تو را به شاخ نبات قسم گره از این راز ما بگشا. Usually an older or an elder in the family recites the poetry, and this way you see if you get the response that you want.
دوش وقت سحر از قصه نجاتم دادن. Everything is come true.
Oh, there are a lot of things around this. When we were younger, it was more fun, but now, you know, I'm at a stage that I like to be surrounded with my family and friends, just ask for health and happiness. ای کاش که جای آرمیدن بودی یا این ره دور را رسیدن بودی. کاش از پس 100,000 سال از دل خاک بر سبز امید بردمیدن بودیم. The poet says it's better to live in the present. I wish there was somebody would tell us what's going to happen tomorrow, but it's not going to happen.